In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Canon 80D and if you should buy it in 2018. I did. Here's why. Let's go. Hey guys, so in case you want to check it out, the link to the Canon 80D is in the description below. But let's get into this video. Hello everybody, if you're new to this channel, my name is Jerome and I make a ton of fun content on how to live the good life and to improve every day. I am super pumped to make this video because I haven't even opened the camera yet. I have done a lot of research before buying this camera and I'm super excited to finally see and test it out. I haven't heard of many people not liking this camera and here are some reasons why I think it is the perfect camera for me. Okay, but first let's open this bad boy. Thanks. Okay. Whew, this is super exciting. I need a knife. To open this box, I'm gonna use one of my friend's knives. He makes knives. This blows me away. He made this sheath. Super incredible. This is the knife. He makes a ton of knives. Woo! You have no idea how pumped I am for this. Kind of overkill, but I'm super excited. Let's open this thing. Oh. The first flap. Oh my goodness. For the final reveal. Oh wait. There it is. It is here. It is ready to be opened by me. Woo! Oh, it smells good. Now, before we get to this, I gotta read this book. Now that is a thick manual. We have the battery, the strap, or no, that's the battery charger. This is the battery, the body. It's kind of white and bubble wrappy. Oh, they even come in a nice bag. It's like a bounce seat. Look at this. It's actually way lighter than I thought. Here it is. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. You have the cap. Woo! This is like crazy exciting for me. Like this feels incredible. It just, look at how perfect it looks. We got a nice battery here. Beautiful. I'm not sure if it comes charged though. So we need to charge the batteries. Well, this honestly feels even better than I thought. I've felt one before in real life, but this is just, now that it's in my hands, it's like, Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so this camera, the reasons why I got it were because I love fidget cubes, the number 80 and the color black. It's honestly better than I thought. It's way better. Like, the buttons, ooh. I'm just kidding. Obviously, this camera is loaded with some photography specs like 7 frames per second shooting and I think 45 focus point system, which is pretty intense. But I mainly got it for its video capabilities because I'm going to be doing a ton of video content. This camera can do a lot of variety of video. Right now I'm kind of experimenting with different video types, but I wanted the quality that a Canon 80D has. This camera can do a ton of different things. Okay, here are the 7 main reasons why I chose this camera in 2018 instead of a lot of the other amazing cameras out there. Okay, number 1 is that it has a flip screen. This flip screen is gonna be really handy when filming vlogs or just filming a lot of stuff by myself, which is what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be super handy for framing the shot wherever I am because when you have the flip screen, you're obviously able to see yourself. Although a lot of the other cameras like the Sony Alpha line series do not have a flip screen, you can frame your shot with your iPhone and connect it through that, but I really wanted the handiness of just being able to just flip it out, seeing yourself, frame your shot, put it back, done. Or you could also buy monitors, but I wanted it right there and didn't have to deal with a monitor on top because I'm going to be putting a Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on top for the audio, and then I wouldn't have to get a rig system and it'll just be more compact and lighter. The second reason why I chose this camera was the autofocus system during the dual pixel autofocus system during video is apparently amazing. I mean, I haven't tried it out yet, but I haven't heard of anybody who was like, oh no, it doesn't work very well. Honestly, a lot of people say this is the best camera on the market for autofocus. So since I'm gonna be filming a lot by myself and gonna be being in front of the camera, it'll be nice to know that I'm always in focus and I won't have to worry about that. It also has like face tracking, so wherever I move, it'll be tracking me and focusing me, and I won't have to do it manually. The third reason why I chose this camera was the touchscreen. So this camera has a super responsive touchscreen. I actually tried it out on one of my friend's cameras. It's really responsive. It works good. You can go through pictures. You can tap to focus. Having the touchscreen will be super quick when going through the menu, picking my different settings. If I'm changing it to 60 frames per second, it'll be super quick with the touchscreen, and it'll just make life easier. With the Sony lines, and I'm not sure about the Panasonics, I have used a Sony a6000 a lot. I know the Sony Alpha line, or any Sony, even the full sensor cameras, do not have a touchscreen, and you just have to like click, click, click a million times. Now that leads me to the next reason why I got this camera was the menu system. The menu system in the Canons are super simple, well laid out. You can configure them how you like, and it's easy to navigate and find the things that you use most. Plus, with the touchscreen, it'll be even easier. So much easiness going on here. Can't wait to try it out and put on a lens, the mic, all the goods. Okay, the fifth reason why I chose this camera over other cameras was it has like a headphone jack, so you can test your audio before you film. So having that headphone jack will be super nice to be able to test out the audio before I film and to make sure everything's running good. The next reason why I chose this Canon 80D over other cameras was that Canon has a big lens selection and a good selection of budget lenses. I didn't want to have to pay $1,000 for every lens I get, which the Sony lines, if you're getting a whole bunch of different lenses or different focal lengths, it can be a ton of money because Sony does not have a good variety of budget lenses. With the Canon, I was able to get some really good budget lenses without spending a whole bunch of money, and now I have a good variety of lenses that I'll be able to use in different situations. Maybe one day I'll want to spend a lot of money on lenses, but right now that's not what I was wanting to do. Now the last reason why I chose the Canon 80D over many other cameras was that the in-camera color is apparently really good. I've seen different testings and field testings with comparing the Sonys or other cameras to the Canons, and the Canons have amazing in-camera color. Now the reason why it's so different is because with the Sonys it has a flat base like color profile, and the Canons, I'm not sure if you can switch it to that, but they don't. What's nice about a flat base color profile is that you can do a lot of color grading in post and set to different LUTs, and it'll be good variations. But I'm not really wanting to do a whole bunch of color grading, and I just want good color straight out of the camera so I don't have to do a whole lot of changing in post. Now I do have some concerns about this camera, but there are a few, that's why I chose this. The main concern was that it was gonna be super heavy and really big, especially when vlogging or filming different places. But it actually surprised me. It's not as big as I thought it would be or heavy as I thought it would be. Obviously when I throw on a lens and a mic, it'll be way heavier, but it's still, the whole body of the camera is not as heavy as I thought. Although the Sony mirrorless cameras are super compact and small, but when you throw on a lens, it's gonna be about the same like length and size. And I decided I'd be fine with just having a bigger camera, and that's okay. Super excited about it. The other huge concern people have about this camera is that it doesn't shoot 4K video, which nowadays most people are like, Canon, seriously? But to me, it's not a huge deal because shooting in 4K takes a lot of gig, and it's a big file. Plus, most of the people on their phones can't even watch 4K. So I was fine with 1080p. And for me, if I can create a good video, it doesn't really matter what camera or quality, like 4K or 1080p. If I film in 1080p and I make a good story or a good creation, people aren't gonna be like, this is not 4K, I'm not watching this. This is honestly like a dream come true because I've been wanting a camera like this for a long time, and I've been doing a lot of research on which one I'm gonna get, and finally, I've chose to invest in one. But it probably is gonna be a big Mongo thing, vlogging in public with this, especially when I throw on a mic. Also, that's my next video I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be setting up all the other stuff to this camera, including the lenses, the tripod, and the mic, so stay tuned for that video. Question of the day: what are your thoughts on the Canon 80D, and do you think this is still going to be a hot item in 2018 with all the new cameras that will be probably coming out? Because this camera is a fairly old camera. It came out in 2016, so I'm assuming Canon's going to be coming out with a new camera that probably is going to be 4K and have some other features. Same with Sony. Sony's probably, I'm guessing, going to be putting on a flip screen or maybe some other features on their mirrorless cameras, and hopefully adding a touchscreen to their big mirrorless full sensor cameras. I know they do have a touchscreen on the 6500, but people do say it's not as good as the Canon 80Ds. So yes, this camera is quite a bit of money, but considering some of the other cameras I was gonna get, I'm super happy about this one because I ended up saving quite a bit of money, and I think it's gonna be able to do more for me. This video is more my opinions on why I got this. Obviously, there are so many other great cameras out there, but I think for me personally, this is gonna do exactly what I'm hoping it to do. I just can't wait to hit this record button. Come on, baby. If you like this video, please subscribe and get ready for some more content. I'm just so pumped to make some more content with this little beast. I am so excited to try this camera out. You have no idea. In the next video, I'm gonna be unboxing and setting up the perfect setup for vlogging and making videos. So it's all the goods, the mic, the tripod, the lenses. So I can't wait for that, and stay tuned for my next video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Well, that is it, guys. Remember to subscribe to stay up to date. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.